a beautiful fur pillow of your choice and size, and possibly a throw. It's beaded, little beads on the end. It's the yarn on the pillow. It's fuzzy, furry. Look, with a nice little rhinestone button for decoration. And of course, any size, any color. Great for the girly part of you. Very feminine part, and pow. I'm going to show you how to make a beautiful fur pillow for your boudoir. We're going to start out with a fabric swatch, basic knitting technique, and how to sew it to a piece of fabric in the back, because this has fabric in the back. Beautiful piece of fabric in the back, and the back of this also, and then a nice little button detail. And let us get started. Okay, I have I'm gonna start out with my swatch. This is my knitted swatch. I want to knit my swatch using a needle not too big. This one here, I'm sorry, is a size 13, and I took 2 strands of my yarn and put it together, and I made my swatch. You can either buy a resale pillow. This pillow is a 16 by 16 inch, or you can reuse a pillow you already had. So I knitted my swatch, and I got 8 stitches per 4 inch. So I cast on 20 stitches, and my 20 stitches measure 8 inches. So I take my 20 and divide it by 8, and then I do that times the width of my finished pillow. So I had to cast on 80 stitches to knit my pillow. So I knitted 16 by 16 inch square, sorry. And on the back, I have a nice little red fabric. And you can see I put pins all the way around the entire perimeter of my pillow. And I'm going to go to the machine, and I'm going to stitch it. Take my time, and I'm going to stitch a 1/2 inch seam allowance around the entire pillow. And I'm going to leave an opening in my pillow so that I can put my insert in. So you want to start out with a swatch. I used 2 strands because I want it to be nice and really full. Look at this. This is so luxurious. It is so full and hairy. And then I'm going to take and put me a nice button. Look at that. Right in the center. Or some nice rhinestone buttons. Aren't those beautiful? So I'm going to go sew these 2 together, and then I'll show you the finished product. So remember, we want to make a swatch, knit a swatch using the correct needles. These needles are 13 inches. You use 2 strands. After you get it, you want to measure for your gauge. And mine was 8 inches. I cast on 20 stitches, and when I laid it out, I got 8 inches. Take that, my 8 inches, 20 divided by 8, and then take that times the width of my pillow. So here's my pillow form. You can just go get a resale pillow, or buy a pillow form, or repurpose. Let's, help save the planet. So I'm going to go and stitch these together, and then come back and show you the finished result. 1/2 inch seam allowance all the way around. So my fabric, I cut it, my pillow form is 16 inches, so I cut my fabric 17 inches, and I'm going to stitch it all the way around at a 1/2 inch seam allowance. Okay, and I'll be back to let you see the end result. Okay, the pillow, as you can see, I stitched it around the entire perimeter, 1/2 inch seam allowance, and I left an opening right here in the center, which we will take and turn right side up. Don't trim the corners, and I stitched this together with the first side down, and make sure it stay lined up all the way around on the corners, and just look how gorgeous that is. This is beautiful. Don't trim the corners, just take your finger and push the corner all the way out. Work the corner, look. Grab that like that, and push it and work that corner all the way up into a point. So you'll have good points on your pillow. You're just going to take a hand needle and thread and close it up once you stuff it. So I stretched this. I did it only at a 1/2 inch seam allowance. 16 inches exactly, but I did leave. I stretched it a little bit to fit around. So, because you know, pillow, it pops up and fill up with air. I'm going to take this and take it and fold it in half like that and stuff it up in there. Push it up in there. Get my pillow up in that. It's going to be a gift. I tell you, this is just a beautiful gift to give to somebody. All work you did by hand. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous? Huh? Just take it and pin these two ends together. Just put some pins right there. Sorry about that. Put some little pins right there. And then hand slip stitch it together. Put a nice pillow on the top. Look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous, fuzzy, furry, so feminine, beautiful pillow. So have fun making your pillow. Send me your results on Facebook or Facebook. Let me know what your pillow looked like. Okay? Enjoy making your pillow. Bye.